everybody, welcome back again. Thanks for joining me. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming back to the channel. So again, remember to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have any requests or anything like that. We're gonna get into a very special episode today. So as you know, I'm a 240 guy. So if you haven't learned that about me yet, I was a technician for about 15 years and I've always really loved Nissans. It's just been one of my things. So I've had a 240 SX for about as long. It's a project. It's always been a project. It's an ongoing thing. But one of the things I've been missing for a long time, I actually did a right-hand drive conversion on it years ago, which I'll tell you about a little bit later when we get into the video on the 240 itself. So make sure you come back, check that video out. That's gonna be a good one as well. I'm gonna do some car spotlights on all my cars here soon. But yeah, one of the things I've been missing since I got that swap was the piece that's in this box right now. And it took me literally 10 years to find this part. So it's an interesting part. I'm sure you'll kind of laugh when you get in there and see what it is, but this is an integral piece of the car that I've been missing for a long time. It's really one of those creature comfort things, but I figured I'd take you guys along and join me for the unboxing on this thing. So that said, let's get you in a good position so you can really see what's going on. So as you can see, this bad boy is fresh from Japan. I've also got some other parts we're gonna get into here in a minute. We got some ignition tune-up parts I've been missing for a long time. Another valve cover set, another air filter. So time to update the air filter. It's kind of old. It's a little sad. And then we're also gonna get into repair on these coil pack bridges. That's kind of a pain. That's been one of those things I've been working at for a while. I've fixed one of them up, but the other one's kind of beat up too, so we're gonna get back to that too. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Sounds like we missed the weather. I was hoping to get out there before it rains too hard. Yard. Had a nice day so far. It's been pretty dry, no rain, and of course now it's gonna rain on us. So we will get into this thing. So at least give us something to do while we're stuck inside. So I bought this from an eBay seller in Japan. Very obscure part, hard to find. But like I say, once again, waiting for you guys to be here. Ooh, fun noises for the unboxing. So let's get into it. Woo, I've been waiting to get into this one. Let's see what we got. And it's got some fragile stickers, so again, hopefully it has shown up. This is international shipping, so hopefully this bad boy showed up intact. Let me get into it. You guys are seeing it as I am. I have not been into this box yet. Oh, very cool. Cool. Nice. A little origami. What looks like, what is that? Let's get into this really quick. You guys can see what's going on here. We got a little treat. Sweet. Bite-sized potato snacks. Interesting. A little origami swan. Very cool. Very unique. Right on. That's awesome. I dig it. Thank you, Hero. Appreciate that. Very cool, very cool. Alright, what we got? Looks like it showed up pretty well packaged. Digging that. Very cool. Okay. Well, like I say, you may or may not know what this is. Oh, some full-on JDM newspaper. It's a Japanese newspaper. Very cool. It's actually kind of funny. An interesting piece of the puzzle, so to speak. Cool. Very neat. Very neat. Highly authentic. Okay. So I'm going to set you down so we can get this thing out of here real quick. Without making sure we're not dropping it or anything. You guys see good? Okay. All right. We're just going to let the box go bye-bye. Let's set this thing down. Let's see what we got. Very cool. Let me know in the comments if you can see what it is. Put the timestamp in there and tell me if you already figured out what this thing is, just based on the shape and size. And then honestly, even if once I get it open, if you know what it is, let me know. It's kind of an obscure part, but like I say, once you figure it out, you're like, oh, okay. It's definitely something you need. Definitely a required part. That's gonna make using and driving the 240 so much better. Been going without this for years. just kind of one of those creature comforts that, yeah, whatever. The car works. I'm not super worried about it. The guy I got the right-hand drive clip from kind of lost it or didn't tell me it wasn't in there. So got everything home and didn't use it for a couple of years, and I finally decided to do the swap or the conversion, and yeah, when I got to the point of putting the dash back together, putting everything back together, it wasn't in there. And I'm like, wow, that is a bit of a predicament. And fast forward 10 years, it took me 10 years to find this thing. This is the only one that was on the internet. I was actually gonna go to Japan just to get this part from a junkyard there. It's not like you can just go to a junkyard here and find this thing. Strangely enough, as you might imagine, there aren't really many right-hand drive Nissan 240SXs just chilling in junkyards. So, that said, this is one of those things that isn't exactly an easy part to find. It's not like a turbo or something I can just go and get real easy. And there you have it. Very neat. And it looks to be largely intact. It's like what I need. That's 14. Very cool. Dirty, definitely dirty. You can tell it's been sitting in the car for ages. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you know what that is. And throw the timestamp in there. Tell me what you think it is. And again, I've got the rest of the parts, I believe. I may have to get the little actuator that runs this door right here, because you can see it's missing. But that is awesome. That is something I did not have, weirdly enough. And the left-hand drive style is totally backwards of this. This part right here is on the other side. And so it doesn't fit the profile of the car. So, yeah, believe it or not, as goofy as that is something that cost me $400 and took me like 10 years to find. That is a blower motor for a Nissan 240SX. This is for an S14. So yeah, looks to be largely intact. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad. And again, this is extremely hard to find. Recirc doors. Recirculation doors. Yes, this is going to be, stay tuned, come back for the next video. Once we get the 240SX video series started, I'm going to install this bad boy. And yeah, we'll get some heat and AC working in there. The heat works, but it's just, it's so-so. It takes a while to defrost the windshield, and it's kind of hit or miss. So I haven't really been using the 240SX too much because of that. So I'm excited to get this bad boy installed. And yeah, thanks for joining me. You guys are here on the startup with me. I have not opened it until now. I was waiting to see, you know, let you guys in with me. All right, cool. But yeah, that is the mystery part there. Super stoked on that. Otherwise, we did get some new coil packs. So my old coil packs died. These are new ones I got, so these are hard to find. Or it's actually got an RB25 in it, so which I'll show you guys when we get into the car tours. I'll show you. It's not a stock 240 at all. Very far from it. It has absolutely nothing left stock other than like body panels and stuff like that. So, and then interior panels. But otherwise, yeah, we'll get into it. So, new coil packs. These guys again were something I've been needing to get for a long time. My other one's actually rusted out along this whole area right here, and so car drives fine, but as soon as you get onto boost, it almost seems like it blows out the spark, so the boost. So we're gonna install those. Come back and join me for that. We've got to fix these bridges, as you can see. Fun stuff. Yeah, rusty. Broke all the bolts on all these guys. I managed to fix this one up. Got some new bolts right here for that purpose. But yeah, join me again. We'll get into fixing that, putting those coil packs together, get the 240 going up and running, and then replaced the valve cover gasket once before. Valve cover gasket set, but I got another set because they've been on there for a long time, so just a little bit leaky. So we'll come back and I'll do another video on installing these guys. Just got another good air filter set up for it. This is a little bit different. It's got a screen in the front, which the other one I had didn't have that. So, but yeah. Thanks for joining me. Again, if you got any comments or anything like that, always interested in commentary. And again, if you guys like 240 content, you like Nissan, you like anything, I'm a big BMW guy as well. So feel free to join me back again for that. And yeah, until then, we shall see thee next time. And thanks for joining me. Again, remember to like and subscribe. And if you got any commentary, I'd love to see your commentary. I will respond to your commentary. All right, have a good one. All right, people, we're back. Hello. Thanks for joining me back to the channel. Okay, so